and then someone like holding a bag and just like high drama.
Right. And you actually kind of touch the others who went there.
Exactly. We all learned that at first.
My name is Laura Muñoz, and I'm here with the Arcata Playhouse as Enlace Comunitaria and Round Story Coordinator, of which Migraciones is a project of. Soy Laura Muñoz y trabajo aquí en el Arcata Playhouse como enlace comunitaria y coordinadora de The Round Story, de la que Migraciones es parte. So my invitation is that we all together find the rhythm, how we walk together. So.
Comer de nuestras tradiciones, vestir con nuestras tradiciones, hablar nuestra lengua, hablar otras lenguas, darle la bienvenida a todas estas culturas, a toda esa diversidad y trabajar como comunidad. Muchas gracias por estar acá, muchas gracias migrantes, gracias Resistencia. Centro del Pueblo is an organization that pretends to empower the immigrant rights from the South. We are trying to support with healing spaces like these ones where we can work and do our normal, regular activities with our language, our culture. So we are here for empower our people, our immigrant people. And also, I want to say thank you for the resistance of all these people, for all the work.
Espero y lo disfruten y vamos a dar inicio. Y ahí ya tenemos a las bailarinas listas y vamos a pensar para todos ustedes el baile Flor de Piña.
De la noble estirpe de los chinanteca, misticismo y gloria de los mazateca, región vigorosa, mi dulce promesa, presente en la fiesta de la Guelaguetza. Desde el Papaluapan les traigo mi ofrenda, en doradas piñas y también en prenda, la morena hermosa del terruño mío, que canta y baila la canción del río. Yo soy Tuxtepec y le digo a mis hermanos de las otras regiones, hoy que juntos laten nuestros corazones, mostremos al mundo con marcado empeño el orgullo nuestro de ser oaxaqueños. Señorial, hacen su entrada triunfal, luciendo primores mil los bordados del huipil. Y ya se inicia la danza que causa alegría, asombro. Baila doncella la danza con una piña en el hombro. Negras trenzas de corona, usileña, niña mía. Los motivos que te adornan, todo color y alegría que tus finas manos bordan. De hermosura angelical, la de Calapa de Díaz, la de Valle Nacional, rostro que es sol de mis tías, flor que adorna el tabacal. De rojo tu hermoso atuendo, ay morena de Ojitlán, y pajarillos y flores en su traje va luciendo la muchacha de Izcatlán. Soy Altepec, primorosa, mujer de facciones bellas, cubren tu atuendo de diosa flores que forman estrellas. Blanca túnica de seda que adornan las mariposas, cabellera que se enreda en mil listones y rosa, tuxtepecana, preciosa. Baila con garbo morena, baila la danza mi niña, que las notas ya resuenan. Baila, baila, flor de piña.
everybody. We're going to do some Japanese dancing here, just 2 short dances. They're very short, easy to do, easier than boiling some ramen. So here we go. We've got some HAPI, we've got a small circle, in circle that you can look at. And if you want to do this dance, you may, but please keep spacing out, as we say in Humboldt County. All right.
That's how we gonna rise with a common cause. Open the eye, uchat, and get on the barge. Think of this. How long does it take to map the stars? We've been around more than a cycle. Now we've entered into Kepara. That's delightful.
Brothers, do you know who your sisters and brothers are? I do. They're my neighbors. They're my friends out here. There's people I don't even know. You're my sister and brother. I say hello to you, or Jumbo, you should say hello back. We should not be looking at each other, looking at like sideways, like, oh, look at that person, she looks different. No, let's walk in love. Let's walk in light. Let's lift up each other. Because that is what's right.
That's right.
Right? Better days, better days are coming. I know it's cold outside, but better days are coming. You've been wrong, you've been right, you've been hurting all night, but better days are coming.
I ain't sparing no more feelings anymore. Not allowing society to tone police my black plight. I got a lot of hit dogs hollering, when really, if it doesn't apply, wear the shoe that fits. The second I see something, I'm speaking up. I'm not afraid to say, know your place as a white person. If criticism and feedback is too much for you, then stop playing in black folks' faces.
I may never hear the language and the songs of my people. I may never get to taste their foods, or laugh at their jokes, or partake in their rituals. Feel pride in my heritage, in the history, in the strengths, the challenges, and the innovations of my family. I may never know that sense of connection that runs deep in my bones without question. I long for these things. I mourn for these things. See, centuries ago and still to this day, my people's traditions have been replaced, written over, swept away. We were forced to migrate without cause, without need, and without community. So I stand here today to confront those disparities and to say, I am here. I am me. I may not know where I came from, but I know where I'm going.
Good morning. I'm gonna need you guys' help for this. So the poem I would like to do will come from words from you guys, and we'll try to sew it together as we go along. And the closer we get, it might approach a song. So please do not be shy. Raise your voices high. Please give me one word at a time.
Home.
As I appreciate that to begin this poem, I'm feeling so comfortable you would think that I'm home. Maybe even open the door and tell you all welcome, and hopefully try to use these words to help some. Can I have another for a brother?
Shoot.
Thank you for the ease of which I see this 2 fingers like peace and making it true as I thought I heard the word shoe, but if I do, or maybe if I didn't, I apologize. I'm just trying to do this. I do not got a lot of time, even though I wish I did, because I'm so glad to be feeling all of y'all energy. Hopefully it'll be the reason that you'll use your words as remedies to currently help me, help y'all. We put it together.
Chérie, je m'adresse à toi. Avec toi, chérie, la vie est belle.
Please enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. So we're walking to Chevrette-Vaisade Park, and we'll have some water and a restroom there. So that's our next stop.
Once again, we're Chubritza, Linnea Mandel, Meadow Lowe, Derek Shaw, guest Randy Carrico. My name's Craig Kurmada. Thank you for participating in Migrations. And here's Yove Male Mome. This is an 1816 time for you rhythm fans.
Welcome. So good to see you on your journey on this migration. So pleased and honored to be here today with you, to share this time with you. I'm going to introduce myself in Yurok, and I'm going to introduce myself in English. Ayukui, esi skuyenakoi, esi netonkmer. Neck now, Laura Whitewoods. Ner oth. Esi arik ok. Ne womachok. Cha pek. Esi arek. Ne kuchos. Ewak. Eunice White. Esi ne pichowas. Ewak Ed White. Ne check. Ewak. Margaret White. Esi ne nepsech. Ewak Emo White. I introduced myself. My name is Laura Whitewoods. I'm a member of the Yurok tribe, Northern California. I told you that my villages, my ancestral villages, are Chapek, which is out in Stone Lagoon, and Arik, which is how my grandmother told me the correct pronunciation of Auric is. So I welcome you. I told you who my parents are, my grandparents, where I'm from, and who I am. It's an honor to be here with you today. I want to open with a brief prayer, and I'm going to read a poem because we're standing on the ancestral land of the Wiyot people right now. And I have a poem to read to you about what happened on Indian Island a while back, and the tragedy which led to the Renaissance and the healing and the revitalization and the continued migration that we all have into the future. And hopefully we can all go together and walk this path to the future together as partners and as community members. I want to shout out to Awak Brian D. Tripp, BDT. This is a poem that he wrote. I want to honor the Wiyot land that we're standing on and remember the history, and also to remember the hope. Out on the island in the middle of the bay, the sun set twice on the people that day. The world they were making, someone else was taking, saying, "Eureka, I found it, it's mine." Out on the island in the middle of the bay, surrounded by greed that had been planted that day, the sun set twice on the people that day. Then came muffled silence sneaking up out of the dark, something so evil that even the dogs wouldn't bark. Not a word was spoken until the silence was broken. By the sound of crying, it seemed like the end of the world. Out on the island, in the middle of the bay, where the sun set twice on those people that day. Fine lines, bloodlines, spilled, splashed, splattered. Bodies broken, beaten, battered. Faith torn, tested, tattered, shattered to the core, but not giving up. Not giving up breath, not giving into death. Survivors scattered into their darkest night. Out on the island in the middle of the bay, the sun set twice on the people that day. But we know it's not over. We know it's not done. We know for us our fight has just begun. Meanwhile, we must take time to regroup. We must take time to rest because we know daylight is coming and we have to give it our best. Out on the island in the middle of the bay, the sun set twice on the people that day. Then came the cold morning, the revealing light, all brand new, bright, new, and shining, making promises of a brand new day with a brand new way for all of us and those on the island out in the middle of the bay. Brian Tripp. Karuk, elder and leader, compassionate. And of course, we all know, most of us do know that the island out there was given back to the Wiyot people. The restoration has been made, reparations have been made, healing has happened, and it can happen everywhere on Indian land. We just have to be aware of it and work and strive towards it. I know a way, away, 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 I know. Ooh. Thank you. Walk thou, walk thou, walk thou. Go in peace, health, vitality, strength, and honor. And thank you for being here. And please come up and be smudged. Let me smudge you and pray for you if you so desire. Thank you.